On a list of delicious pasta sauces, pasta Puttanesca ranks right up there. And today, we make it go even further up the list by adding one fabulous, simple component. And that component is short rib. Look, pasta Puttanesca is tomatoes and capers and anchovies and olives. The story goes that many years ago in Italy, when the ladies of the night were finished working, they obviously built up some sort of appetite. And they were hungry. And they'd go to the restaurants. But because it was late, the restaurants were finished with their regular stuff, starting to close down. But the restaurant owners were like, "Oh, Bella, please, come, I'm going to make you something." And they'd go in the back and they'd just throw together these handful of things, make it into a sauce and put it on the pasta. Rich, delicious, full of umami. It's fantastic. Puttanesca. Putta meaning lady of the night. But we're going to add ground short rib to it, just to make it better. Make it a little heartier. Make it insanely delicious. Insanely delicious. And everything starts with us grinding our own short rib. Oh, I could use a regular ground beef if I wanted, but why would I want to when I can grind some short rib and make it better?
Did you just give away the one secret component?
I did. The secret component is short rib. That's obvious now. Okay, here we go. Here. You know, we've done this before. You take slices of the short rib, small enough to go into the feed tube. In they go. You push them down with something and not your fingers because you don't want...
You have to call it the feed tube?
It's the feed tube. You push it down with something and not your fingers because you don't want to grind your fingers. Out it comes onto your little tray. Keep going till you're done. It's beautiful. Boy, do I love grinding my own meat.
Can't wait to put it in my feed tube.
I don't know what to call it.
That's what my mouth is, a feed tube.
In we go with a few glugs of oil and then our beautiful short rib. And this, we want to get some color and start cooking through. And one of my favorite things when we use something that's not basic ground beef is the smell. And this is not brisket, but still pretty amazing. And though it will end up being cooked all the way through, we don't need it all the way at this point. We'll make a little space, another squeeze of olive oil, and then some garlic, work that in, and some anchovies chopped up. And this is gonna build some amazing background flavor. And you usually see them like this. Just take them out and chop them up. And it will not taste like anchovies, I promise you. It'll just taste delicious. Got a couple fat tablespoons of capers. I love them. The briny deliciousness is the best. I took a 5-ounce jar of whole pitted Kalamata olives, drained it, and chopped them up. In they go. Now, it's dry, isn't it? Let's fix that. I have a 28-ounce can of whole peeled tomatoes like this that we're just gonna break and drop in. If you didn't want to buy the whole ones, feel free to buy them already diced up, chopped up, crushed, whatever works. There's something about these ones that I really like. And yes, these are the San Marzano ones that are my faves, but you use what you want because in the end, no matter which ones you use, you're gonna be very close. And when you're all in, put the rest of the liquid in, wash your hand off, come back and stir everything together. We haven't seasoned yet, so we're gonna add a teaspoon of red pepper flakes. If you're shy about the heat, put in a half, but I think you're gonna be very happy with what that does. And of course, we haven't seasoned yet, so we'll go with a big pinch of our BFF, kosher salt, pepper, granulated garlic. And once everything's mixed, bring it to a little simmer, and we're gonna leave it for, 15 minutes. Turn it down a little bit, cover it with the lid, to get magnificent. Remember those knives that were giving away over my shoulder? Yeah, they're still there. We're gonna say your name or you're gonna see your name. Sometimes Max might just post it on the screen and then you'll get in touch with us. It'll be made obvious. They'll reach out to info@thecookingguy.com. Tell us that you won and then we will verify you. We will not reach out to you via the comments, ever. We will not ask you to pay shipping money, ever. We're not like that. Ever.
And nobody's gonna pull a fast one on us, like that guy who emailed and said, "Oh, did my name get announced?"
Some guy already tried to claim one of the knives, and it wasn't him, and we knew. No trickery. And with my little face looking at you and our simmering time done, oh, geez, look. Okay, I'm telling you, this short rib has taken a delicious Puttanesca to a whole new level. Only thing we need to do now is get it on some pasta. Here's how we do this. There's our bowl, and here's our drained pasta. Shake, shake, and in. It's a beautiful bowl, Max. One more. And this is bucatini. I know it looks like spaghetti. Think of it as thicker spaghetti. Can you see that hole? Trust me, there's a hole in that. So now here's what we do. We bring our sauce back, this gorgeous sauce. Okay, just look at that. And we give a couple good ones right here, and then we mix. Okay, so your goal is to get all the beautiful pieces of pasta nicely coated. And then again, another one. So just mix, mix, mix. And when you got it where you want it, let's plate. And I'm gonna say right now, I'm the worst at trying to make pasta look nice on a plate. The worst. I don't know why.
I like that big swoop.
Well, let's give you one more, shall we? Let's get a little more sauce here, shall we? And this would not be complete without a little fresh Parmesan, good parm, not the junk prepackaged stuff, and just a little parsley. Okay, and this side, beautifulness. Oh man, look, I am a huge Puttanesca fan, but the addition of the short rib in here is gonna make me really, really happy. And just look how fantastic. Why do I do this? Try and twist it all nice. There you go, that's good. We've talked about umami before. It's that savory flavor, taste. This is so full of it, it's so packed. The capers, check. The anchovies, check. The olives, the whole thing. I get a little back of throat heat from the red pepper flakes. You must make it. I know I say that a lot. If you ever hear me not say it, then what I just made, I don't like. But I like what we make, so get in on it, Sparky. One of the greatest things ever. It's transformative, the short rib. And if you only had regular ground beef, go with it. Thanks for being here. Love you guys. So do Max and Chance. They do, they really do. All right, leave a like, a comment, subscribe if you haven't, because this is for you. We only have one mission in life. Make stuff that you want to eat. Here you go. See ya. And today's winner is Seamus Sullivan, 1290.
Seamus!
I'm guessing it's pronounced Seamus. And Seamus says day 3 of ask. I see what's going on here. The guy that had us make that whatever it was asked like 700 times in a row. Seamus, you're only on day 3 of asking for an updated chicken francese, but we could probably do one. I know what's wrong with the old one, but we could probably do one for you. Seamus, congratulations. Reach out to us at info@thecookingguy.com. If you're you and a subscriber, could be yours. Coming to you wherever you are. Are you in Ireland? Seamus Sullivan, 1290. Has to live in fucking Ireland, doesn't he?